I did look up that the total chapters for each person is 10 chapters, which is kind of short, but at the same time, I've been on this one route for multiple streams now, so it's not that short. It just kind of depends how, because each visual novel is different. Some chapters feel extremely long, and other chapters are rather rapid. It honestly depends. I think this one's good paced, middle of the aisle between long and short chapters, so I didn't know how many chapters there were, and I was kind of surprised. Oh, we're close. Actually, I didn't realize we got to chapter 9. Yeah, I have one for each 3, well, almost for each. Chapter 2, chapter 3. Yeah, we're almost done, actually. So, we might be able to finish this route, and then what I'll also do is once we get the good ending, because we should be on good ending track. I've been making sure, even when I made the wrong choice, going back and making the correct choice, so we should be on the right path to the good end. But so after we get that ending, I will go back and we'll zip through the game together, and we'll see what the bad ending looks like. I don't know if some games have art for both the good and the bad ending. Some games don't. I love it when games do. One game in particular that I do want to play on stream, but I don't know if I ever will, because that game is one of those games I think of when I think of really long chapters as far as visual novels go, is, fuck. I think it's called Not Your Name, that's a movie, but it's under the same... Hold on, I have to cheat. Holy fuck. It's funny, I'm forgetting the name of the game, and the whole main point of the game is forgetting the name of this childhood doll of yours. Nameless, the one thing you must recall. There we go. Wow, the irony. Anyway, that game not only has multiple bad endings, but also it has art for each one. I still got Lucy and the Eternity Sheet. Wait. Maybe I'm super tired. I'm not following your first comment. Also, sorry, I need a moment. I'm trying to understand the trim on your top. Oh, got it. So yeah, it's kind of like this. And then it's this, and it's layered over a tank top that's attached to the shirt. Like the tank top's not a separate piece. Did you request Lucy? I don't remember Lucy being mentioned. Is that another game? I know you wanted me... Yeah, no worries. I had to dress nicely for work. Oh, Kiwi, thank you for the host. Sorry, there was a bug on my light. It's the best, like, bug collector. Like, you think I'd hate that, but no, but then it's easy to kill them if they go on my light. Because I don't know if I haven't heard of Lucy. I know you requested another game. I think it's, well, you mentioned Child of Light. We've talked about Child of Light. I absolutely know we've talked about that. I need to look. We're so distracted. We're not starting this game yet. Hey, Kiwi, what's up? Oh, hey, it's on Steam though. Don't play sound. Let's click. Oh gosh. This is very early 2000s art style. I don't, ooh, like, it's not bad. Like, the quality is there, but, like, I'm getting, flashbacks of early 2000s or late 90s. The anime art style. And, oof. Old anime vibes, absolutely. But I will add it to my wish list, and I'll see if I can check it out when I'm not spending $50 on Sims expansion packs. Okay, I bought one bundle of Sims expansion packs, and I was gonna like, and like over time I do want to get more, like only some of the actually good ones, because a lot of them are very bleh, but there's some really good ones. And then fucking country living, cottage living, cottage living. I think it's cottage living. I don't remember what the fuck it's called. I'm so excited for it though. It's the pack for me style-wise. I caught that midair. It's the expansion pack for me. Style-wise, play-wise, vibes, aesthetics-wise, all of it. And I think it'll go really well with cats and dogs. Cats and dogs, I'm learning as I'm going through like all the furniture and stuff. I'm like, this really is up my alley with what I like style-wise. So I'm gonna live in cottage living. It's gonna be my main thing I play. Anyway, you're gonna stream tomorrow? Oh, that's so exciting, Kiwi! Got my new desk set up. Do once a week again. Oh, that'd be good once you can get into, even if it's just like a small routine and you can gradually build up over time. You're doing you have your VTuber model, right? Excuse me. Thank you. Being a pain, so not yet. So will you play without camera then? If I can fucking speak. Yeah. Go for it. I'm so excited for you. What you gonna be playing? Oh, I saw bright colors over there. I was like, what? Because I thought it was like a fire. It's just my fiance, his screen's reflecting off of the glass door. Oh fuck yeah, absolutely. I want to be part of it. Is Anna gonna play too? Now my nose feels stuffier after I sneezed. It's fine. I've done the first 3 missions solo now. Nice. It's kind of weird playing solo, isn't it? Because, like, it's both harder and easier. It's quiet in the chaos, I feel like. I'm nervously picking at myself. Okay. Yeah. It's so funny too though, because no one's pressuring me to like keep moving. If I play solo, I tend to snipe for forever and then I forget, oh, the point of the game is to go from point A to point B, not camp randomly and just snipe all the zombies and then, you know, the hordes and everything. Today I will land another hit on you, Karma. If you can, darling, I welcome the challenge. I know, we know his name is Claude, but I hold on to Karma just a little bit. Babe. You can't find the penguin. Are you talking about the gnome? Or is there an actual penguin thing in there? I don't remember. So with the gnome, you have to play, it should be in the first area. I think it's in the first area of the carnival place, and you have to win the game where you shoot targets in a distance. like, it's a carnival game, but you shoot it with real bullets. And, I think you have to get a certain number of points. I don't remember. The point is to win, and then your prize is the gnome. Depending what level you're playing, like what difficulty you're playing, I don't know how easy or hard that's gonna be when you're by yourself and you got a bunch of NPCs, but worth the attempt. Otherwise, we can try tackling that tomorrow during your stream. You play normal? It could be doable, but it's definitely the roller coaster area, I think, makes it really hard by yourself. And you're supposed to rely on the NPCs to cover your back. Oh, yeah. Princess, your side is open. Ah! I bring my sword up closer to my side as Garland strikes me. Tonight is the first night I get to use a real sword as opposed to a practice sword. Snap. The sounds of metal clashing echoes into the night. Is this what a real battle feels like? We have been practicing under skirmish conditions for the last few days. Since tomorrow is the day we enact our plan, we are doing some last-minute practice. Remember, fighting back-to-back is better than doing it alone. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Posture check. Kind of trapped under this desk. There we go. Oh, my webcam freaked out. Webcam. Webcam! I'll try to give her treats later, I promise. We were kind of stressed out at the vet today. She didn't do terrible. I gave her the chill out drug. But she got her rabies shot and her regular checkup. And she was still kind of loopy even after we came back from the vet. I feel so bad for her. But it's the only way she doesn't murder the veterinarians. I have to give her these drugs. Because all we saw on our paperwork, her paperwork when I first adopted her, was they would try to do checkups like every couple of days, and all the vets would be like, "Cat would not let me touch." It was like, no, it was like aggressive, and just like failed checkups because she'd be mean to the vets. Which is so weird, because she's not that bad even with strangers. But I guess at the vet, she's like so stressed out. She's like, fuck y'all. So I have to give her chill out pills. And she'll be good for like a certain amount of time. The vets still, though, have to be like quick. Like, quickly check her, weigh her, give her the shots. Like, the shots need to be the last thing the vets do. Because then afterwards, she's like, fuck you, give me the fuck out of here, I'm done. And she will hiss and she will try to scratch. Yeah, vets are hard on Roanoke. I remember struggling forever just to find someone to clip her fucking nails. And that's the only reason I really learned how to clip her nails by myself or with someone's help, is because Roanoke sucks when it comes to cats. It sucks. Dogs, you're covered. Great. Everything's awesome. Cats? You're on your own. Money was an issue until now. Got a raise recently. Dope. Nice, nice. We love raises. Claude dodges Jurian's sword as he speaks, but I notice that he seems to be taking special care not to look in my direction. Are we being avoided? I did pause for a cause there. Oh, I remember doing that. Gay! Oh, I wish it were gay. It's... well, I wouldn't call this a straight relationship either. I mean, it kinda is, but it's definitely not heteronormative. That's all I could say about this relationship. It's just that it's not heteronormative, but it's not gay. Wish it were. Give me females to date and romance as a female, not as a guy. Thank you. It's a I forget what I did pause for a cause though. It might have been Angel of Assisi. I have no idea. I wasn't paying attention that day. I did it somewhere. I got to chill out with cats. I like sat with cats or something. I also, did I wash dogs? I think I assisted with washing dogs, but mainly I was the chill out person while everyone else did work. Probably. It's been years though. He's been fine for the last few days, but I'm not sure when his pain will return. Only he would tell me what was wrong with him. And Claude? Oh, right, shit. He's dealing with some weird curse thing. We still don't know what the fuck it is. We don't know what this fairy tale curse is because he refuses to tell us. He's gay and bi. Yes. When Claude finally calls the end of practice, we are all exhausted. Good job, everyone. You'll all be fine tomorrow. Garland turns to face me, a soft expression on his face. And if it comes down to it, Jerry and I will protect you. Garland looks over his shoulder at Claude. Both of you. That's our job as knights. What a curse. To be straight. I don't know what that's like. Though I did think I was straight for the longest time. I was a dumbass. I really thought I was straight. I don't know why for so long I thought I was straight when I clearly wasn't. Like, I don't think it's normal to imagine kissing your girlfriends or panicking when a girl's like, attractive girl is like, hello. Anyway. Wait, what? Oh, you came to a discovery. Oh, please, do share. Share with moi. I'm quite capable of protecting myself, but I do appreciate the offer. It's late. We should all get some rest. The two knights excuse themselves. Why do I sound so nasally? I sneezed fucking once, and now my nose is like... It's just like, fuck you. Hey, you're homo-romantic. Ah. Still asexual, though. Which, yeah, as Exonerator says, totally fair. I'm definitely... It's so funny. I'm like, most of the time, I'm like, yeah, I'm bi. And then my brain, once in a blue moon's like, you're not actually. It's just a phase. No. You're lying. You just think girls are beautiful in a platonic way. And then, you know, I see someone, my bi panic hits, and I'm like, nope, definitely bi. Yep. My mom did not help. I mean, I love her. I swear I do. But when I was first talking with her about it, she'd be like, oh, I mean, it's normal to find women beautiful. I'm like, okay, but is it normal to want to kiss them and be with them and, you know, not platonic things? I don't think so. Glittery rainbow fireworks. Yes, I need to do that. things. Listen. I might curse, but I don't want to get so explicit on here. Thank you very much. We're not catching me horny on live. Bonk. The two knights excuse themselves, leaving me with Claude. Damn. Good. I. Meanwhile, Claude's giving me the fucking bedroom eyes as he's like, Nom-Nom, you should go to bed. I'm like, damn it! Yep. Take me away. I'm guilty. Put me in horny jail. I need a minute. Princess. I have a feeling I won't sleep much tonight anyway. Be that as it may, you should still try. I'm about to retire for the night as well. Ah! Listen, I'm not that weird. Not that weird. I have a little bit, but not that weird. Okay, shit, we gotta save and not load. Well, that's load, so I think if we click on it, it will save. Fantastic. Return. Excuse my... yet. Oh, fair. I want to talk to you. About what? Claude takes a step back, and I stare as his hand absently moves to his chest. Are you really okay, Claude? I've been perfectly fine this past week. He's lying. He is obviously in pain. Why do you have to keep your pain a secret? Ugh! Why won't you talk to me? I made a correct answer! Hey! I remember. I know how to play romance games. I don't fuck up every 10 sentences. Yeah, that's fair. I've told you before. Oh. I've told you before that some things are better kept a secret, princess, and yet you liked my answer. Interesting. I think someone's a liar. Claude sighs out, then leans forward to set a hand on my head. Nom-Nom, promise you'll stay behind me for tact. And if at any point it looks like we may not make it, you're to run as fast as you can back to the market. But that is cowardly. Nom-Nom, don't you remember what I said before? Sometimes running is the right thing to do. Never run into an impossible situation. Instead, live to fight another day. I'm gonna have a fun time editing this video later for YouTube. Promise me you'll stay behind me. Please, Nom-Nom. Give me the peace of mind. It will make him feel better before going into this mission. I cannot deny his request. Claude's expression softens as he moves away from me. I'll stay behind you. 2 likes in 1 chapter. It definitely feels like we're reaching chapter 10 endgame. He's looking. Thank you, princess. Let's attempt to sleep in preparation. Wait, oh, I read that wrong. Let's attempt sleep in preparation for tomorrow. When this is all over, I'll pry Claude's secrets out of him with a crowbar. Not fair. His eyes are too pretty. Tonight is the night, and everyone is just about ready to go. I can't get this feeling of foreboding off of my chest. Everyone is gathered close to the door, ready to see us off. Everyone except... Princess! Rumple suddenly appears, and he's coming up to stand right next to him. What are you two doing here? Well, of course we came to wish you good luck, just like everyone else here. We'll be waiting for you tonight so that we can celebrate everyone's return. Be careful. Emmeline, who has been everywhere with her brothers since they came here, is standing right beside him now with a smile. I will pray for your safe return. Her smile wavers, and I can tell she is uncertain. She has the great knights of Caldera, 2 witches, and a prince. She'll be fine. Rod's responses are curt as usual, but I cannot help but notice the hesitance in his voice. That plot twist. Everyone is gay. I wish. Even though he stares at me without expression, I think I can see a tinge of worry in his eyes. Rest assured that we will keep the princess safe. We're not going to let Alcaster get away with what he did to Angiel and its royal family. That's right, the king was like, cool, I'm done being king. Hey, this guard dude, he's gonna be your new king now. Cool. I'm being blackmailed, please help. Please help. Parfait steps forward last. She and Delora glance at each other, and I feel as if some secret message bounces between the two of them. They're so fucking gay. If they're not gay, I'm a riot. They are so fucking gay. They are the perfect light-dark couple. They're so fucking gay. Yeah, I don't know. They are kind of long, aren't they? I never really thought of it, though. Delora nods ever so slightly before Parfait turns to the rest of us. Her eyes eventually fall on me. You've changed since you've been here, princess, but your dedication and resolve never wavers. It has always been there, just beneath the surface. Stubbornness or resolve? It is as if Parfait is able to read my thoughts. She smiles as she sets a hand on my shoulder. Dedication is very much like King Gamaro's. You are proud and honorable, and always take steps in the right direction. Yeah. Yogurt girl. Oh no, would you just send me? You got her! You got the invites! Yay! That is why I know you'll be back tonight. Just as Rumple said, we'll all be waiting for you. All of us. Stay safe tonight. I nod my head as everyone gathered around begins to repeat their hearty goodbyes. It is Delora who walks away first. We all follow behind. Wait, whose character is a Kaji named Sir Rumple? The night has just begun. Our way to the palace gates are uneventful, but we pause some distance away from them to take shelter in a nearby alley. Lights everywhere. Waltz points to what looks like a regular section of the wall. There's a hidden door to the tunnels. Hey, cat! Are you done being drugged? Do you feel normal again? There's the hidden door to the tunnels. If we time it right between the night's patrols, we should be able to make it. On my signal. Vlad puts a hand on my shoulder and squeezes. It is an abrupt gesture that doesn't last long, but the motion calms my nerves somewhat. You will be fine. Now, is Claude going in as male or female? Because it was kind of weird to see him as a female last night training. Because he tends to only do that during the day, but... Oh, I think it's because of... Jurian, right? Yeah, that's right. Never mind. Our footsteps echo in the tunnel. Standing in front of me are Jurian and Garland, who are flanking Waltz. Delora stands beside me, and Claude is at my back. So is Claude going to be in female form then? someone, probably. Wait. Lindis! Lindis! Thank you for lurking. The small tunnel makes it seem like we brought a lot of people. This way. We silently follow Waltz's instructions. How is it that Waltz knows about these tunnels? I've already taken into account the guards and where they might be positioned based on Prince Rod's information. Excuse me, that was an uncomfortable burp. Ugh. We should be alright. Garland and I will act as distractions if needed. Princess, leave most of the fighting to us. If there's any to be done. I know. I will only fight if I need to. If only I wasn't cursed, I would be able to fight to my full extent. I think you're still quite capable without all of your magic, puppeteer. Oh, a compliment? It's an honor. Miss Karma. I'm only in this just because of Jurian, you know. Jurian crosses her arms and cocks an eyebrow at Claude. I wouldn't fall in love with you, no matter what you say. That's what they all say. The sheer... Oh, it's being blocked by my face! The sheer dread. The sheer dread. We're here. Suddenly, everyone goes quiet. I feel a lot heavier as I stare at the staircase in front of me. This should lead to the throne room. I did not know we had a secret passage in the throne room. How much does Waltz know about the palace? Immediately after we step into the throne room, we split apart to avoid the guards' gazes. Gazes? I sit close to Claude and Waltz as Delora conjures a blanket of shimmering fog that envelops the guards. I watch as the guards' eyes close before they slump to the ground. Delora drops her hands once all the guards are truly asleep. Amazing how intolerant humans are to magic. Let's keep going. Getting through the palace is no easy feat. Hallways that were easy to get through before are difficult to traverse now with all of the soldiers standing around. Delora casts a spell to silence our footsteps into quiet muffles, but moving is still difficult, especially with such a group. Eventually we arrive just outside the tunnels that should lead to the castle's prison. I'll stand watch. Be careful, Waltz. I will. We enter another network of tunnels. Jurian Garland, after you. Jurian glances at me briefly, and then at Claude, who nods, a little stiffly. We'll be right back. In accordance with the plan, Claude and I are left at the halfway point of the tunnels to ensure a clean escape as Delora, Jurian, and Garland continue on to the prison. We should be fine. I am still worried. My eyes wander to Claude, and I bite down on my lower lip when I notice that his hand is once again raised to his chest. I find myself reaching out to grab Claude's hand, but he swiftly pulls it away. The glare on his face takes me by surprise. Why is he so angry? Claude puts a hand to his chest and flinches as he leans on the wall. Not now. His voice sounds pained. I feel another sneeze coming on. And apparently it's gonna disappear. Okay, cool. His voice sounds pained. What is he talking about? Claude? I just need some space, princess. What? Yo, Dandelion! Hello! Oh, okay. Stop being pissed at me! I love you! Damn it! I am fine. I cannot help but feel irritated at the way Claude has snapped at me. Sorry, I don't mean to be this way. He trails off, his eyes distant. Because of your curse. Right. It's going pretty good. How about you? I started on time for once. Not on the day I normally stream, but I started on time for once. And it was nice. Pretty alright. So most people can ask for. Most of the time, he is sociable and a pleasure to talk to, but then he reverts to this state. It is like he is two different people. I cannot understand why he is like this. It's like he's a three-dimensional character. Odd. I didn't think that was possible. Well, I technically started the live early by 5 minutes, but it starts at 8:30 and I started talking at 8:30, so it was on time. Most of the time, I'm late, either by a little bit or a lot. There is no in between. I am so glad the vet trimmed your claws, because damn, that would have punctured me in multiple places. You would have punctured me in multiple places. Exactly. Why do I care so much for someone who keeps secrets? Because he's hot. Because he's hot. Nom-Nom, I wish I could explain, but if I did, you would hate me. Or more accurately, you would be afraid of me. Okay, I still don't know what his curse is. I think it's tied. I've been leaning more towards try me, bitch. Right? I swear, sometimes you just want to scream at these people, like, fucking tell me! I don't care! I wonder if his curse is somehow related to Beauty and the Beast? Like, that's the one I keep going back to. Vampire. So everyone in the story has fairy tale curses. We have the Cinderella curse. Rumple has the Rumpelstiltskin curse, etc., etc. Claude, we have no idea because he won't tell us. We know how his curse works though, in that every woman who sees him immediately becomes infatuated with him, and they get in this love craze of be with me, love me, love me. So that's why he dresses as a woman, so that women don't fall for him. Though, I mean, if they're gay, I mean, they haven't really addressed that. But yeah, so it's very exhausting, as you can imagine. A bunch of random mindless women going, love me, at the same time. But he's been having this issue where his curse is causing him pain and we don't know why. I assume it's because he's falling in love with us. But I'm wondering if it's Beauty and the Beast related, because what if once he fully tells the truth and what if he turns into a beast? That doesn't make sense though, because the point is to break the curse, and I don't think he was a beast before the curse. He was a normal prince before the curse. But I don't know. I don't know what fairy tale he's from, and it's making me annoyed. Why would I be afraid of you? I can never be. This sounds better. I don't know. I felt so confident earlier when I made choices, and now I don't feel confident. What is there to be afraid of? Cloud wears a pained expression as he looks at me. I see him once again grabbing at the collar of his dress, looking like he's in some kind of quiet agony. That's what she said too. Does he talk about that one woman from before? The one who didn't love him? He thinks I'm the same? Not like her. Oh, it was the right answer! Yes! Okay, cool. I'm usually bad at this. I always have a guide, typically. I typically have a guide, because I'm bad at these, but I'm trying to go blind. Nom-Nom. Claw's voice trails off at the sound of running. His hand moves quickly to the hilt of his sword just as I reach for mine. You only relax when you see that it's Jurian, Garland, and Delora heading toward us. Why are they alone? Where are the king and queen? They weren't in the prison. Okay, bye, cat. Still love you. I have no idea where else they could be. Delora steps out from between the two of them, her expression somber. This doesn't bode well for us at all. We can't keep sneaking without a direction. That's a sure way to get caught. The words have just left her mouth when the alarm sounds behind us. Don't tell me. Ooh! Good thing that was not my water bottle and just a container of treats. Because then we would have had the spill all over again, like that one stream. It's the alarm. Everyone draws their weapons as Waltz appears, running toward us with a harried expression on his face. The knights are on their way. How did they know we were here? Probably because it was a trap! In seconds I hear the clanking of metal, and then there are knights upon us. We are forced to scatter to deal with different opponents. Ugh. A guard rushes at me with his sword, and I somehow manage to block his attack. I should be able to wind around him. Weird phrasing. Gonna continue. The knight falls after I catch him from behind and give Claude an opening to attack him. Did I catch it? Nope. Nom-Nom, stay behind me. I promised I would, remember? Let's keep it that way. Ugh! Stop being hot. Stop it. Just stop it. Get some help. A smile flashes across his face, and for a few moments he seems more like the Claude that I know. Ugh. A knight manages to separate Claude and I, leaving me by myself. He grabs my arm. Unhand me. I watch in shock as a shimmering fog surrounds my attacker. His eyes close and he slumps to the ground. He is only the first to fall. Seconds later, most of the knights in my immediate vicinity have fallen to the ground. I can tell by the subtle rise and fall of their chests that they are asleep. Sorry, I couldn't focus long enough to cast that spell earlier. Laura drops her hands and turns to address Waltz, Claude, and I. Head toward the entrance hall. The king must be in one of the central rooms. Jurian, Garland, and I will head to the bedchambers in the east wing to look for the queen. Splitting up is not part of the plan. We don't have much of a choice anymore if we're going to get the king and queen out of here. We have to improvise. Now go! Fly, you fools! Claude grabs my hand and jerks his head at Waltz. Let's go. The three of us rush out and into one of the palace hallways. I keep my gaze forward while Waltz and Claude watch for enemies on either side of us. On our right. Claude grabs his sword and moves before Waltz and I can respond. He dives low toward a soldier, his sword poised straight for a devastating blow. Knights begin to approach us from the left, and I raise my sword, readying myself. Waltz snaps his fingers, a flash of light blinding the men in the immediate vicinity, and myself, and I use the opportunity to rush the knights in front of me. I grit my teeth as I attack. Most of my blows are lucky. There are too many knights for me to be able to get the upper hand. There's so many of them. Well, if it isn't the most desirable princess, who the fuck are you? Ah! I whip around to attack the man that spoke to me, but he is nowhere to be found. Where is he? Who are you? I wonder. Nom-Nom. I turn and see Claude running toward me, a panicked expression in his eyes. I take a step toward him when a masked man suddenly blocks my path. Who the fuck are you? And who said you're allowed to be attractive? What the fuck? If you're a villain, go away. Oh my gosh. Okay. You're not a romance option, which is Huh. This is illegal. I know. And then the cane. The cane is so fucking extra. Who are you? I raise my sword, but the masked man taps his cane on the floor before I can swing. Thirsty on Maine. Listen, I can't hide this shit. Thank you. I'm gonna hydrate because I am thirsty on Maine. That's a dueling cane. Yeah. That's a lot of detail, yeah. And on his, like, just on his clothes, too. Like, damn. I would not want to be the person. And his shirt, too. Oh my gosh, whoever drew all this. Holy fuck. I could not. I mean, I'm not an artist to begin with, but, like, that just sounds really hard. Okay, real quick. Is this the man who, like, gave us secret surprise birthday parties? Like, cause what if M stands for masked man? I don't know. Cause that's at the very beginning of the story. She wasn't allowed to have birthday parties, but then there'd be like a random note to be like, hey, come this way. And then she'd be in a room and it's a ton of presents. And then there's a note being like, enjoy your birthday. But then they never show their face. And she assumed it was her mom. Because it's like, oh, my mom's just being secretive about it or whatever. And it's like, no, girl, your mom is toxic as fuck. But I'm wondering. Okay, I'm jumping ahead and we just met this guy. Holy fuck, I need to hit the brakes. But an incredible pressure blasts out from the cane. It shoves Claude to the floor and blows me backwards. Ugh! I hit the wall hard and my vision darkens. Oh no! Did I pass out? No, we can't pass out. No. No, we can't pass out. We're in a mission. Claude. Damn it. Where am I? Why can't I got kidnapped. Ah, shit, here we go again. Stupid gnats. Why can't I see anything? My head hurts. Rise and shine, Sleeping Beauty. Excuse you, I am Cinderella. Run, fairy tale. Ugh. I jerk up right at the familiar voice. You're the man who knocked me out. Am I blindfolded? Why is everything pitch black? The man laughs and I blink as I try to pinpoint the direction of his voice. Oh, okay. Well, that answered my question. Did he blindfold me? I command you to take off this blindfold. I don't take orders from princesses that no one remembers. How dare. But I am a gentleman, so I suppose I shall have to heed a lady's request. The blindfold is abruptly pulled off, and I flinch at the sudden brightness. Why? Why, hello there, princess. My captor looks at me, amused. He wears a crooked grin on his masked face and a cape on his shoulders. Who is he? My eyes wander to the throne, and I cannot help but gasp at what I see. The cane is strapped to the throne, hands bound, mouth covered. Your Majesty! The cane pauses to look at me. His eyes contain a mixture of alarm and confusion. I turn to glare at the masked man. Let him go. No can do, princess. Though, don't you think he still looks regal sitting on his throne like that? I grit my teeth as I begin to struggle against my bonds. Struggle all you like. You won't get out of those knots anytime soon. Who are you? The masked man drops into an elegant bow. I am called Varg. Okay, interesting name. Varg? What have you done to my father? Me? Nothing. Well, nothing much. I guess gagging a person and tying their hands behind their back counts as something. The bounce, yeah. Are you working for Castor? I wanted to say Alucard for 2 seconds. I don't work for anyone. Is he a mercenary? Again, he doesn't work for anyone. Mercenaries work for people, typically. Or, I guess by contract. Anyway, The door flies open and Castor steps in, his face full of anger. Hello. Slow warning. Villain. Mithros, you fool. How? Wait. Who's Mithros? I don't remember. I'll probably remember later. Mithros, you fool. How absolutely useless he was. Varg gives a dismissive shrug. He regards me again with his mischievous smile. While I do agree with that wholeheartedly, that man is in the past. Here in the present, we have some far more interesting to deal with. Varg gestures at me. I glare at Varg before turning my gaze to Alcaster. I used to think Alcaster was someone to be respected. Not anymore. If it isn't the princess herself. Ugh. Remember who I am? Once Mithros made the connection, it was just too obvious to be false. Does your Mithros remember me? Who is Mithros? I won't. Alcaster shifts his attention to the king. Gennaro! Do you not remember this girl as your own blood daughter? My eyes meet the king's, but I see no recognition in his gaze. Eyes, gaze, same thing. You cannot remember me. I haven't managed to break my curse yet. Why are you doing this to my father? To the kingdom? Everything I do for the kingdom. Bullshit. All successful rulers have run with an iron fist. Fear is the best motivation. A king that is too lenient and does not inspire fear has no business being on the throne. Yep. Great minds. But the people of Angiel love their king. Before I had thought that the town people were despicable because they hated me. Now I understand those reasons. They may have judged me as mother's daughter, which is wrong, but that does not mean they should be subject to a regime of fear. Your obligation as a ruler is to rule for the country, not the people. Back when the queen was still alive and this place knew the fear of the witches, they were far more productive. Did you have the hots for my mother? I wouldn't put it past him. It's a lot of bruh moments happening right now. Not gonna lie. Oh yeah, he does. Fear motivates. Fear makes a man. Kano Caster! And they fell into place rather quickly. Better have a good excuse for interrupting. I was about to have my big villain speech. Your Highness, there's a beast! Was I right? Was I right? Does Karma turn into a beast? Is it Beauty and the Beast? Is it Beauty and the Beast? Okay. I don't know yet. I don't know, but I might be. Okay. I know I have a knack for getting shit right, but I'm always shocked when I am. But let's confirm. Let's confirm. What are you blathering about, you fool? A beast! A magical beast is rampaging around the palace! Is this the dead witch's doing? Dead? Witch? No, Delora is fine. She has to be. Out with it! Did Mithros do this? What? I cannot stop myself from blurring out the question. Sir Mithros is a witch? Wouldn't it be a warlock? Or do they just not care? I don't know. Alright, my fiance has made it official. Which is a gender neutral term as of 2021. The people have spoken. He was a witch, but now he is dead. He turns to his knight and demands more information. I am too shocked to hear their words. Which is perfect too, because I do love my witchy vibes. See, I don't know the historical, what the fuck am I trying to say? the history of the word witch and like what it was seen as. My only knowledge is slightly from like the Salem witch trials and like that era. Like, you know, most of the people who were grabbed were women who were called witches. There were one or two men, I don't want to put a specific number. There were very few men who were also killed during this time, but I don't know if they were called witches or if that was for a different reason. I just know typically like with like kind of like fantasy, like D&D and stuff, they do whole witch warlock differentiation in video games and like media. They I don't know how that came to be, but somehow witch equals female and warlock equals male, because I haven't heard females be referred to as warlocks. I did read one webtoon where I think a guy is referred to as a witch. And like, actually there's two male leads. It's gay. It's a gay story, obviously. But they're witches, and I think they're called witches. So, I guess I've seen it before. But it's like the one instance I have. Witch was gender neutral and involved consorting. Yeah, I knew about the consorting with the devil. Like, now werewolves, that's an interesting story. Werewolves were always dangerous, but rarely executed for consortation. They were often considered like of the hunt and involved in fighting the approach of the devil. That's really interesting to know, though. I didn't know. Yeah, because there was certainly no werewolf. Wait, what? How did what? Sir my throws. A witch? Impossible. What of the other palace intruders? No. The back of my heel and the bottom of my feet have blisters from walking. I had a band-aid on there before, but I don't know where it went. It's vanished into thin air. What of the other palace intruders? We've managed to apprehend some of them, but we can't get to everyone with that beast taking us out. That damned Mithros. Still a pain, even after death. No, so I was walking to work, and I have these, like, black sneaker kind of, like, they're sneaker styled, but they're weird because they have, like, a bit of lift at the bottom. They're not heels, but they have, like, lift to them. And I wear those sneakers so I can wear them under my work clothes without having to change shoes, because they're black, so they kind of blend in and, like, look nice, but also I can walk in them, because I have to walk, like, a lot to get to work and back. But, they're not the greatest of shoes, and they tend to give me blisters, and one of my shoes are kind of deformed on the inside, where now it's forcing my foot to tilt to the side, instead of just being flat. Like, I'll walk straight, and I'll really attempt to, like, have my feet straight, but I don't know if just over time or just some weird deformity inside the shoe, but now one of my feet tilt this way as I'm, like, going, and it's, like, indent, so, like, my foot just kind of falls into it, so it's really hard to correct it without looking like I'm limping or it's got something up with my feet. It's What did you do to Sir Mithros? Did you not hear me, girl? He's dead. Dead as a doorknob. Here's his corpse over there if you want to see it. Killed by my hand. Ugh. But why? But why? He was helpful at first. We worked together to achieve our own personal goals. He eyes me cautiously. He wanted you, princess. Sir Mithros was a witch. That would explain why he still remembered me. Why did he want me? Who knows? It doesn't matter anymore. I gave him my knights to assist him in his search when the witches could not. But in the end, that fool was too power hungry. It's calling the kettle black, are we? You never entered into my plans. You would have been safe, princess, had you just stayed put. But now that you're here, you'll come in handy. Alcastar turns back to the knight, who immediately bursts into explanation once more. The beast is moving quickly. We don't know how much longer we can keep it from this room. There's a beast in the palace, and it's Sir Mithros' doing? I am so confused. You and me both, girl. What about the others? Are they okay? Let me go, Alcastar. You are not going anywhere. Sounds like some of your friends are very persistent. They'll be coming for you, and when they get here, I will kill them. You, princess, are going to make excellent bait. No. You know, I like this turn of events. Kind of amusing. Shut up, you're not helpful. You, tell me what all of this is. Varg looks unmoved by Alcastar's anger. It is Mithros that summoned this beast, is it not? Then you must know what is happening. You're asking me? Of all people? Ha! As if I'd be able to answer any of your questions. Oh, sorry, I thought it was Alcastar for some reason. That's Varg. I'm not reading that again. Let's continue. Excellent what? I don't know. What did I read? Excellent bait? Oh, excellent bait. Yep. We are excellent bait. You. That sounded like a monster. You're good. No worries. I love how even I didn't remember what the fuck I said. I just read, delete from memory, and keep going. Varg. It doesn't matter how many times you say my name, Alcastar. I won't have any answers for you. Too damn many? I really don't know. So Alcastar. Chill the fuck out! Okay. So Alcastar turns to me, his eyes manic. Whether this is Mithros' magic or magic belonging to one of your friends, I'm not going to let it live. Did Laura create a beast out of thin air? So Alcastar draws a sword from his sheath and curses under his breath. I squirm, desperate to find some kind of break in my restraints. Varg surprises me, however, by reaching down and cutting the ropes binding my... Huh? What? Huh? Come again? What? By reaching down and cutting the ropes binding my arms with a sword that I recognize. You have my sword. I stand up as quickly as I can and grab the sword from him. That was too easy. He literally did just help you out, so... I eye Varg warily as his mouth twists into a smirk. What are you doing? Why are you helping me? Help? All I did was cut some ropes. Besides, I'm curious to see what you'll do with that toothpick of a sword. How about shut the fuck up? He talks like he doesn't care at all what happens. He really doesn't, apparently. Don't think about it too much, princess. It's probably a little too much for your small head. How dare! He just insulted my intelligence! I swing my sword toward him and Varg catches it with his cane. Ugh. Damn it. You really think that I'm the one you should be fighting? Door creaks and falls off its hinges. The knights stumble back, and I hear screaming as loud footsteps sound against the hall's tiles. So what will you do? Run? Hide? Or will the beast kill you, too? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. We don't even have details, and I'm scared. I'm a little intimidated. Like, look at them teeth. Wait. Okay. Okay, I was just gonna guess. Okay, if Beast is karma, I still think Beauty and the Beast related, but also now I'm realizing technically it could be Red Riding Hood. Though Red isn't really described as like it's not really about beauty. It's more about like don't trust men. I mean wolves, and hope a woodsman cuts you out of a wolf's stomach. I don't know. Yeah, Ruby. Oh gosh. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm still leaning towards Beauty and the Beast, but technically there are other options with wolves in them. So not really. I was thinking also Sleeping Beauty, but no, it's not really like a sleeping kind of thing. That's a whole different thing. The roses confuse me though, because roses, I think Sleeping Beauty. I blame Disney. My eyes focus on the large figure entering the room. Though I cannot make out specifics at first, the form grows more distinct the further it moves into the room. Whatever this is, I cannot fight it. There is a moment of eerie silence, and then Alcaster yells, and the knights rush forward, attacking the beast as a collective. The beast throws them off with surprising nimbleness, his rage in every swipe. I dodge away just before a man's body falls on top of me. Are you saying we don't get details for the beast? Are you serious? No! What? Give me more. I thought they just did that because shadowy look. Please don't tell me that's all he looks like. Well, I mean, okay, maybe this could be a neat concept, depending on what this beast is like. But also, unless they're hiding something, I don't know. You cowards! Shows. Unless they're hiding the fact his fur is red. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Over here, beast. Zelcaster rushes at the beast. I finally managed to get a clear line of sight to the king, who is still bound and helpless on the throne. King, I have to get him out of here. I run toward the throne, but someone stops me dead in my tracks. Varg! You bitch! If you're so bored, just leave. Leave us alone. Saving the king really shouldn't be our priority right now. I grit my teeth and swing my sword at Varg, but he easily darts away from me. I would be watching my back. It is then that I notice the beast slowly making its way toward me. Why would it be after me? Either I stay here and fend it off, or... Alcaster catches the beast with a broad swipe of his sword, and the two are focused once more on each other. I glance urgently at the king, then at the doors. The beast moves again, and I realize that it's once more heading toward me. There is no way I can help the king in all of this mess. I need help. I have to find the others. Hopefully Alcaster will keep this beast busy long enough for me to get them. I turn and bolt through the room, weaving my way through the chaos of knights as I head toward the door. I glance over my shoulder one last time at the king. His eyes are trained on the battle before him. His hands grip the arms of his throne, but there is nothing he can do. I am so sorry. I'll be back. Borrowing 100,000 arrows, or enjoy the flowers on your way home. Well, the arrows sound like obvious. There's something intimidating about being told, enjoy the flowers on your way home. Like, immediate distrust. To a fog bank to trick his enemy into firing volleys of arrows at the ships to use against them in their next fight. Oh, that's so smart. I might have heard of that before, but I don't know. Either way, that's smart. As long as no one gets hit. But for now, I have to find the others. I dart past the carnage in the room, stepping over and around bodies as they appear, just whoop, into existence. Halfway to the door, the beast lunges past the Starcaster, and for a few moments, I think he might be attacking me. Stay back! I hold my sword out in front of me and stand in a defensive position like Claude taught me, but the beast never reaches me. You ruined everything, beast! Invited her to enjoy the flowers. Alcaster is suddenly in front of me, waving his sword at the beast. I stumble back toward the doors, my heart beating loudly in my chest. I have to get out of here. Alright, then do it. There you go. Ah! I was right! It's called The Beauty and the Beast! Oh, but he's both beauty and beast. I'm fucking right. I'm fucking right. They haven't confirmed it, but I'm fucking right. That's so clever! Okay. Where did the beast come from? And he was pissed and turned into a beast because his woman was in danger. That's so fucking... That's so fucking hot! Ah! It's so romantic too. Like, just imagine him being like, fuck no. Oh fuck no. Oh fuck no. We don't touch the Nom-Nom. No. Hold on. Hold my earrings. I'm changing. Oh my gosh. Knights immediately rush toward me. I back away as far as I can without re-entering the throne room. Princess, come quietly and we'll keep you somewhere safe until this all dies down. Fuck you. I cannot take them all on at once. Wait, how does he know I'm a princess? Or is it because of the conversation? Wait, how do they know? Were they told? They were probably told. It's so good. Even knowing that, I still pull out my sword. I take a few steps back, and then suddenly I feel my back pressed up against something. Or is it someone? The beast stands behind me. How? How did you get there? Is this in reference to fighting back to back? They're fighting back to back, which is better than being alone. I'm getting emotional. Okay. The beast stands behind me. It's back to me. I stand in its shadow and I realize that if it turned around, it could swat me to the walls just like the rest of its victims. But it's just standing there. It's him! It's fucking Karma! I'm gonna cry! Oh, I'm gonna cry! Together. Together? Come again? Oh my gosh. Imagine, just, you don't know who the fuck this beast is and he's just like, together, you're like, I'm sorry, scary monster said what? The beast says nothing more, though I still feel on edge. There's something oddly familiar about this. Claude told me once it was better to fight back to back. I will trust you for now, whatever you are. I do not know if it understands me, but I can hope. It seems more like a human than any kind of animal. If I cry by the end of this round. Princess, get away from the beast. It will... The knight never finishes his sentence as the beast sends him flying through the air. Yes. kiss the beast. Sha-la-la-la, oh, ah. The beast is frightening. Go on, kiss the beast. Why is it helping me? It literally told you. I should say he. He literally told you that you're fighting together. Pick up the hit, girl. The knights fall like dominoes to the beast, but manage to remain standing when I strike them with my sword. Even just taking one down is so hard. These men have been trained for years, while I haven't even had the luxury of a year. Yep, that's where my brain went. That's what I was singing. I need better lyrics for it, though. Ba ba ba. Out of the corner of my eye, I sense movement. I see a gleam of silver and hear a grunt as a sword is raised into the air. The sword is nowhere near reaching me, but... Beast. I aim a kick at an approaching knight before whirling around to look at the beast. The oncoming sword comes closer to the beast's exposed back, and I know the beast will not be able to dodge in time. Move! I shove past the creature and catch the knight's sword with my own before I can harm the beast. My arms are shaking underneath the strength of the impact between our swords. I feel like my arms are going to give out. Then a flash of light appears, so bright that everyone is temporarily blinded. I stumble back, rubbing at my eyes. From the sounds of it, the beast is continuing to drive back the knights, most of them shouting to each other to retreat. You gotta kiss the wolf. Wait, did she complete her? I think she finished her like final good deed, cause she saved the beast. What was that? When I am finally able to see again, my eyes automatically land on my feet. I stare in shock. Oh! She has a pair of glass slippers! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Glass slippers. I quickly reach up to my pendant and realize that it is no longer there. She did her final good deed! She did it! Yes! I completed my 3 good deeds. Nom-Nom. It knows my name. Gee, I wonder how. I look around and realize that the beast and I are alone, the knights having fled. Did the beast drive off the rest of them? If he wasn't able to, I don't know who the fuck can. Alright, Zoe, come on, hop up. Come on. The music got sad. Oh no, is something gonna happen? Something's gonna happen. I feel a pressure in my back and realize that the beast is touching me. My first instinct is to run, but the words it utters next paralyze me. You okay? Every word sounds breathless and pained, like it takes too much to speak. It is worried about me? I watch in shock as the beast appears to gesture towards my shoes. You did it. Yes, ma'am. Are you sad too? I know I'm feeling sad. I step back warily. What are you? Beast reaches out and I see something glittering in the palm of its hand. What are you getting so sassy with me? The rose locket. We gave this to him as a gift. For a few moments, my heart plummets into my stomach and my hands begin to quiver. What did you do to Claude? The beast's shadowed fingers curl over the locket even as he stares at me. Gave me. I gave that locket to Claude. Yes. Yes, you did. And what does that mean? Come on. The beast only stares at me for a few moments longer, and then suddenly I realize that his words, nothing more than a pained growl, do not hold any malice. I gave that locket to you? Beast slowly nods. My grasp on my sword loosens as I stare at him in shock. Realization dawning upon me. Together. Claude? So this is your secret? Why would you not tell me? I could have hurt you. Claude has another form. A cursed form. And he never told me. Why? 'Cause a lot of basic bitches would be like, ah, beast, run away. You know, like we kind of were earlier. Anyway. Why? As my mind whirls, I feel everything coming together like the pieces of a puzzle. Oh damn, I didn't want to see his naked chest again. It's too soon. Secrets are secrets for a reason, princess. You should know that. If I could speak on them, I would. But I can't. Nom-Nom, I wish I could explain. You would hate me, or more accurately, you would be afraid of me. He did not say that. He did not say that. I might have to check the log later. Not this log, because I think it runs out after a certain point. Yeah. I don't think he said this earlier. Anyway. All of those times Claude was clutching at his chest. You were touching your tattoo so many times before, like you were in pain. Beast growls, and the sound is surprisingly soft, almost a sigh. That didn't sound like a sigh, but okay. Curse. The tattoo was a warning. The first time I saw that tattoo, it was a beautiful rose. The second time, it had more thorns. He does need a hug. I want to hug him so bad. But also, why is the art? Why? These cowards. Is he just like a shadow beast? I wish they would explain that through word text. Because looking at this, it still looks like they're trying to hide something instead of just showing the beast off. The cowards! When the rose became ensnared in thorns. The atmosphere. Quick! The furries are coming! Hurry! Blockade the entrance. Oh my gosh, we should be taking this seriously. And I'm like, when the rose became ensnared in thorns, did he transform? And he always touched his tattoo when he came too close to me. Oh, okay. So I think the curse is the more you feel genuine love towards someone, that he got more thorns. And then it's like, alright, if you genuinely fall deeply in love with someone, you gotta show them your true side. AKA his beast form, like he's secretly a monster inside. And then it's to like, you know, like how he broke that witch's heart. Yeah. I love this so much. Claude, your curse did not just make others fall in love with you. It stopped you from loving anyone too, didn't it? You mentioned that woman before. The one who he thought loved him but didn't. Is it possible that she saw him in this form and was terrified of him? I thought it was because she was just actually infatuated with him. Huh, interesting. Okay, anyway. If you loved anyone, you would turn into a beast. You loved a woman once, but she only loved you because of your curse. The minute you transformed, she was scared of you. Wasn't she? Oh. Yes. Sounds up. And the only way his curse is gonna break is if someone, us, loves him despite his beast form. I'm gonna cry. I love Beauty and the Beast so much. You don't understand. I'm like, of course, of all the fairy tales that I have, like, of all the fucking fairy tales that I could have been presented with, like, the male leads and everything, it had to be my favorite one. It had to be my favorite one. Whew. sounds so pained. Yeah, no shit! He has a lot to deal with. The reason Claude has been trying to hide everything from me is because he is scared that I would have feared him. Which we did. Don't lie. We want to kiss the wolf. Damn it! That is why beauty has always been so important to him. But the curse cast upon him makes him both beautiful and a beast. A beauty and a beast, if you will. I wanted you to love me. No! I do love you. But no one could. Shut up. I love you. You bastard. No one could love a beast. Bullshit. Have you seen the furry community? His words are dwindling. It almost sounds like he's being suffocated on the inside with how slowly he's speaking. Odd. I have never cared much about appearances. People have worn masks on their faces their whole life around me. Claude, Oh, why is chat no longer popping up on the screen? Oh, it shows up there. Why does it not show up on Streamlabs? That is so weird. Oh, okay, it's unfrozen now. Oh, thank fuck. I got so scared. I'm like, please stream. Please don't crash. We've been doing good for so long. Please. Have you seen the furry community? Yeah, this isn't a curse. Find furry. Find a furry or a monster. Alright, let's continue with this. I have the website pulled up, but let's continue, and then I'll redeem story time. I take a deep breath and face him. And her smile, too. Fuck. I will love you, no matter what form you take. I drop my sword to the ground and make my way over to him. I rest my cheek on his chest and wrap my arms around him. I love you. Oh, the room is filled with a bright but gentle light. It almost feels like I am bathing in sunlight. For a few moments, I forget my worries. Everything feels blissful and quiet, and my heart feels full. Then moments later, I feel warm arms around my waist. I love you too, Nom. I can't even read normally anymore. I love you too, Nom-Nom. When I open my eyes, I still can't see anything, even though I know that the light has faded. That warmth is still there too, but now I feel it immediately on my skin, and I realize that it's because Claude is hugging me. Not as a beast, but as a man. Oh! Did I break his curse? I realize this is the first time Claude has ever touched me for a long period of time without abruptly moving away. Tentatively, I move because he's fully accepted and trusts you. Oh man. Oh my gosh. Tenderly remove my hands, feeling the fabric of his shirt and the warmth of him underneath it. Claude. But before I can finish my sentence, my lips are sealed. Ah! I feel Claude's lips on mine, only briefly, but is enough to make me suddenly feel faint. He pulls away from me with a brilliant smile. Ah! I've always wanted to do that. Why did we get art of them kissing? You bastards! You should have given me art of them kissing. I feel robbed. Nom-Nom, you're blushing. Gee, I wonder why. If I could, I would kiss you again, but we have some urgent things to attend to. The reality of the situation begins to seep back into me. My father, Varg, Alcaster, they were all still in the throne room. The cane! Let's go, Nom-Nom. Okay, cool, we'll talk later. Okay. When Claude and I rush into the throne room, my attention is immediately grabbed by the king calling my name. Nom-Nom! He is still bound to the throne, though. His gag is removed. Oh, I didn't know he was gagged. Interesting. A rush of relief floods through me. He is alive. He is alive, and he remembers me. My gaze is drawn to the two men battling at the base of the throne. Their swords are locked together in a stalemate. Alcaster and Fritz? Hey, bestie! Long time no see! What has happened here? This is not how you gain power! I knew you would be a thorn in my side from the moment I concocted this plan. Where is Varg? The only one here is me, and I will... Fritz's concentration slips as his eyes land on me. The opening is small, but is enough as to give Alcaster the opportunity he needs. Watch out! Claude is already running over to help, but even he is too slow. Alcaster disarms Fritz before driving... No! We literally just meet again, and you fucking die? You better not fucking die. Bestie, you can't. We're driving his sword through Fritz's chest. No! What the fuck? We went from being a fairy tale to someone... No! No! Alcaster pulls the sword out of Fritz's chest just fast enough to deflect Claude's attack. Ugh, that sounds gross. As Claude drives Alcaster away from the throne, I rush to where Fritz has collapsed to the ground. His eyes are already growing glassy. No! Fritz! I lean over him. There's so much blood. I glare at Alcaster. How could you do this to your own son? Oh shit, I forgot they were blood related. Anyone in my way will meet my sword. Blood does not matter. Damn, that's ice cold. Princess. I turn back to Fritz in alarm, tears in my eyes. Fritz, hold on. Don't speak. You need to conserve your energy. Princess, I'm sorry. Fritz, please don't. She's crying! No! I feel better tears staining. I can't read anymore. I feel better tears staining my eyes. I'm sorry. Don't you dare look this cute! You're dying! I watch as the life seeps from Fritz. What the fuck? I went to read a fairy tale and I come back to Fritz fucking getting murdered. What the fuck? Fritz's eyes. I put my hand to his chest to feel for a heartbeat, but Fritz's body is still. Fritz! I glance up at the sound to see Claude at the far side of the room, struggling to get to his feet. Nom-Nom, watch out! I turn, but I'm not fast enough. I see Alcaster's sword raised high in the air, and I know it will reach me before I can pick up my sword. Magic. The sword falls from Alcaster's hand as a bright red ribbon of light twines around the hilt and drags it far from reach. I turn and see Dolores standing a short distance away, Jurian, Garland, and Waltz all standing behind her. I'm afraid your performance as Kane has been incredibly disappointing. Did she put on the glass slippers? I don't know if she put on the glass slippers. I think they were just kind of left. Anyway. Jurian and Garland move together, rushing Alcaster from the same side. I see a Claude moving in from the other side, quiet and lethal. Princess! Waltz and Delora rush over to me as the fighting continues. Alcaster has reclaimed his sword and is trying to evade attacks from 3 different swords at once. The cane. Waltz nods at me, his gaze lingering on Fritz as his expression becomes solemn. Solemn? Solemn? That one. He walks off to the throne, while Delora kneels beside me. Delora! Delora shakes her head, and that is all I need to know that there is nothing more to be done. We'll make sure he is properly honored, but for now we need to get you out of here. What about Ophelia? Wait for us somewhere safe. I constructed a shield around her that will keep her hidden from view and harm until we return for her. Damn, this witch is strong. She's got a lot of magic going on. Weren't we meant to bring the royal family back to the Marken first? Now when we're missing the king. Besides, plans change when a magical beast starts rampaging in the castle. That was the boo-boo. Princess! I turned to look at Alcaster, who is still somehow managing to scream my name despite the fact that he is being quickly overwhelmed. Princess! We could have worked together, even though I bound you forcefully. If you were more like your mother, you could have ruled with grace, beauty, and fear. I flinch back, and Dolores' hands come to rest on my forearms, her grip steady. That is enough. I look up and see that the king has stopped to stand beside me. No, we couldn't, To my surprise, the king rests a gentle hand on my shoulder, his eyes soft as he looks at me. Nom-Nom, we have a lot to talk about, but right now, I have something I must do. I must murder a bitch. I nod mutely and watch as the king draws his sword. I was right. He makes his way to Alcaster. Jury and Garland and Claude step back from where they have forced Alcaster to one knee. You are a traitor lacking any honor, Alcaster. You were the one that lacked honor. A ruler must have the people beneath his thumb. A ruler must lead people, not suffocate them. His oath as king is to protect them. You are no king, Alcaster. For your crimes, I find you guilty and incapable of rehabilitation. The sentence for the severity of your crimes is death. The king raises his sword, and I turn away before he strikes down his sword. There was no sound or scream to follow. I turn once more to see that the king has pointed the sword at Alcaster's chest, but has not killed him. You will stay in the prisons until the time for your trial comes. Damn, they pulled a fast one. Though you might try to refute these claims, you will be tried as a traitor to this kingdom. And then you will be executed. Just not by me. I'm too good for that. Alcaster's shoulders fall... Sorry. Too much reading. Visual novel reading and fairy tale reading. It's a lot. Alcaster's shoulders fall. The glare never leaves his face. Not even when guard sees him and drag him from the room. The king immediately sends Jurian and Garland out to deal with any knights that are still a part of the coup. Laura and Claude help with moving Fritz's body, while Waltz tries his best to fill the king in on the most basic points of our successful operation. Everything has died down a little bit over the last hour, but I still feel overwhelmed. I glance at Waltz and the king, who are still speaking. Every time the king sees me looking at him, he flashes me an uncertain smile before glancing away. I know he wants to speak with me, but I will talk with him after. After I can get Fritz's body out of my mind. It was my fault he died, wasn't it? He saw me and stumbled. Yeah. Hey, princess. What are you doing here? Here I thought you changed, but you still got some feistiness in you, don't you? Many years ago, when the war ended, we were all faced with a feeling just like this, princess. We had lost so much, and the future seemed so grim. But now it's different. You have a future. You broke your curse, princess. That gives you some kind of hope. And in addition, you broke Karma's. Memories of Claude's arms around me, of his lips on mine, come flying back to my foggy mind. My heart still feels tight, but is a little lighter when I think about him. If she was here right now. How did I break Claude's curse? You accepted him for who he was! Claude, I don't think I'll ever get used to his real name. Seems like he hasn't told you yet. I guess it's been pretty hectic. So Claude turned into a beast because he loved me? Well, I guess I could give you the laydown of his curse. Stop! Stop! Desist! Don't you fucking dare! Delora has not even started to speak when Claude runs into the room, gasping as if he's been running through the halls. curse? Are you speaking about my curse? Yes, ma'am. Are you cursed? Are you gonna turn into a older lady? There's no way he heard us talking in the hallway, is there? Even I feel at a loss for words right now. I sense that you might be talking about me. The princess was just asking me about your curse. Oh, then I was right to come running. And here I was just guessing at what you might be talking about. This bitch. Karma, I mean Claude's curse. I know the glitter, I fucking love it. Was based off of the tale, The Beauty and the Beast, which we just finished reading. Hey! Claude easily finishes her sentence. Delora holds up her hands as if in surrender. So eager to steal the spotlight. Well, you are talking about me after all. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. You always told me that your curse was just the beauty's curse, though. Well, yes, because the other half was a little difficult to explain, wasn't it? He has a point, though I think he might have been able to save us all some trouble if he hadn't been so secretive about his curse. Well, no, because think about it. Like, the whole point of the beast curse is to be like, love them for who they are as they are. So you can't, like, be like, hey, I need you to love me unconditionally, or else my curse can't break. And, by the way, I turn into a hideous shadow beast thing. Yeah. Alright. But he really must have been scared that I would shun him. Allow me to explain, princess. In the fairy tale, a prince of a kingdom is transformed into a beast because his heart is as cold as ice. Like your heart was. Sounds familiar to a certain ice princess, eh? Ah, we made the connection together. Just trying to lighten the mood. Claude sighs. I would call Nom-Nom something far more flattering, like my sweet his face, I can't. Look at that fucking blush. Like my sweet beloved. We were talking about your curse. Oh, right. Well, anyway, the witch who cursed the prince in the tale tells him that he has to learn to love and be loved before the petals of the rose completely fall off. That's Disney's version, I think. I don't know if there's other versions that now I'm curious. Did Disney make this, like, rose stuff up? Well, okay, not just the rose concept. You read, you know, that she wanted a rose. She asked for a rose because she wanted a rose, and to also just be nice and like, hey, sure, I want a gift. I want a rose. I don't know. But I'm wondering if they're basing it off of Disney's Beauty and the Beast, or if there are other versions of Beauty and the Beast where there is a rose petal falling off and like other elements. I'm curious now. A rose? Yes, she gives him a rose and he keeps it protected under glass. Some time passes and the rose continues to wither away. A maiden finds the beast and eventually the two fall in love. At the end of the tale, she confesses her love to the beast and he transforms back into a human. By confessing, I saved you? There was a few different versions on here, but yeah. By confessing, I saved you? But his curse was different from the tale. I know what you're thinking, that my curse was somewhat different. It was more complicated. The witch made it so that I was both the beauty and the beast. Beast? Why did I say that so weird? The beast. She said it suited me because I was so vain. Yeah! Yeah, that checks out. I still love you though, boo-boo. The witch constructed a very roundabout curse. Any woman who falls for me falls in love with me as the beauty. And when I transformed into a beast, the enchantment would break and they would become terrified of me. I doubt Claude ever thought he would break his curse. The love woman fell for him while he was cursed was always fake. How could that kind of love hold strong when he turned into a beast if it was never true to begin with? Ugh, deep. Then you came along, princess. I bet he just about given up hope and was waiting for you to dispel the curse on your birthday. But now, here you both are. With the ice princess? In love? What a miracle. I turn away, embarrassed. It's not a miracle. I am very glad I met you. Nom-Nom. Lady Delora's words are the truth. I had just about given up hope. I never had any hopes of breaking my curse. I had thought that the only way to fix it would be to have you dispel it on your birthday. But then I came to know you, and he fell in love. A fairy tale indeed. You started out frowning at everyone and everything. You've come a long way, princess. Congratulations, you turned out to be a pretty okay princess. Disney might accept you. And you turned out to be a pretty okay witch. You bitch. Gasp! Do my ears deceive me? A compliment from our little witch. I'm gonna take my compliment back. You look so surprised, but you'll be the new bearer of our crystal real soon, princess. I expect good things from you. Right. I almost forgot about that part. I'll try my best. Yet another miraculous proclamation from the little witch. Will the surprises never cease? Before I can snap at Delora again, the king awkwardly interjects, coming to stand next to us with Waltz by his side. Pardon the intrusion. Oh, not at all, your majesty. Waltz told me that you were cursed. That's why I forgot about you. Yes. Even if it was by a curse, I feel terrible that such a thing could have ever happened. So I will make it up to you. We can catch up from where we were many, many years ago, and maybe things can be different. I'm sorry. What for? For being the way that I was before. For shunning Ophelia and her children. Oh, Ophelia. Did they bring her back to the market? Ophelia is still here. After the fight was over, she was shown back to her room. She's still waiting for Rod and Emmeline to return. Now, would you maybe be willing to tell me the story from the beginning? Perhaps I could fill in the gaps, Your Majesty, future father-in-law. Claude? The king looks startled when he stares at Claude. He blinks as if he has just noticed his presence. Oh, and you are? Claude elegantly bows before the king. I am Prince Claude of Brigantia. A pleasure to finally meet you, Your Majesty. The Lost Prince? The king turns to me with a puzzled look. It's a long story. Claude surprises me by wrapping an arm around my shoulders and pulling me closer to him. Everyone looks shocked, except for Delora, who looks like she's trying not to laugh. As the princess's lover, I feel it my obligation to help her explain this whole mess. The fuck you on about? I feel my face getting hotter at Claude's sudden proclamation. All their eyes are now on me, and I suddenly feel like hiding myself. Only Claude would so bluntly say such a thing. The king looks more shocked than anything. When did this happen? Well, Your Majesty, I think we had better start at the beginning. Once upon a time. Y'all kissed once. I know. So soon. This music suddenly got loud. Hold on. It is very cute, though. We were able to tell the... Oh, I think we touched something. Oh, still looks good. Okay. We were able to tell the king everything, save for where Varric had disappeared to. No one was sure where he had gone in all of the chaos. The knights' search for him all ended in failure. A lot of explaining had to be done, not just to the king, but also to the people at the tavern. As soon as everything has calmed down, Ron and Emmeline finally went back to the palace. I apologized to them as best as I could, and they all seemed willing to try again with me. And I'm willing to try again too. As for Claude... So you're going back? Are you sure you don't want to come to Brigantia with me, just for a short holiday? I would love nothing more than to introduce you to my family. We literally just kissed. Calm, slow down. Slow down. Mother would shower you with gifts. Father would, well, tease you, probably. He makes jokes frequently. And Llama. What did you just say? Llama? He has a pet llama? My brother, Llama. What the fuck kind of sadistic parents would name their kid Llama? What? Another acronym. We're Karma and Llama. What? Does your father do these things on purpose? I told you he likes jokes. My brother's real name is Lance. I was going to bring you back and introduce the two of you. It's our ba-ba-ba. And you could tell my little brother how very charming I am. Is it just my imagination, or is there a glimmer of competition in his eyes? You're probably correct. Okay, sorry, that music's still a little extra. As much as I would like to meet your family, you have your own obligations here. And you need to let your family know that you are safe and alive. But the thought of being separated from you... Claude sighs before he leans down and plants a kiss on my forehead. I'll miss you. Damn it, Claude! I love you too much. You won't be gone that long. Love, that's not how you're supposed to respond. He's calling me love again! I can die happy! Oh yeah, don't forget about the werewolf barbecue. You're supposed to say, my sweet prince, I'll miss you too. Fine then, I'll miss you. Maybe. Claude raises an eyebrow at me and then smiles. I'll be back for your birthday. I love you, Nom-Nom. Ah, fuck! I can't read that with a straight face. It has only been a few weeks since Claude left, but I am impatient. The king has been throwing grand dinners every night in preparation for my birthday, but I can hardly concentrate on anyone else when I'm thinking of Claude. I told him all about those smaller birthday celebrations. I thought he'd be here for them. Well, how many fucking birthday celebrations do you need? Are you throwing like 24 of them? What? Like 36? How many parties are you throwing? Because they don't fucking matter. The actual birthday matters. My birthday's in a few days. When will he come back? Man, to be so rich that you'd have multiple parties to celebrate your one day. I have tried to make myself busy, mainly by continuing my sword practices with Durian and Garland, who have both rejoined the Order of Caldera. I'm just realizing my birthday's coming up. I keep forgetting. And I never told anyone what I wanted. Oh well. Every time I am around the nights, I think of Fritz. I shall bring some new flowers tomorrow. If Claude would just return already, we could go pay our respects together. Speak of the devil! Oh yeah. I can one-up that. My mom dragged me to a lady's 4th wedding reception. Oh, holy shit, no. Hello, Nom-Nom, my love, my sunshine, my beautiful betrothed. All right. The werewolf. Ugh. Claude? I shake my head and try to gather my thoughts. First of all, you did not knock. Second, we are not engaged. You may as well be, don't you think? Oh, slow fucking down. At the very least, knock before you come in. Still worried I would come in on you in the middle of changing, like somebody else did? Would you have minded so terribly? Yes! Yes, that is the correct answer. Yes. It's worth saying those things to you just to see you blush. Why are you even here? His arrival is so sudden, and I had absolutely no time to prepare. Claude sighs dramatically. You didn't want me back here? No, I mean, you did not even write to say you'd be back today. I just wasn't expecting you. I did say I would be back for your birthday. I am a man of my word. Should I have stayed out longer? No, of course not. A grumbless Claude walks over to my bed, grinning. He sits down on the bed next to me and wraps an arm around my waist, pulling me closer. I sigh out and lean my head on his shoulder. It is a startling contrast to what it used to be. Before, if I touched him, he would flinch and turn away from me. Now he is always right next to me. Claude's whole body seems to relax when I tentatively wrap my arms around him and hug him back. I knew I would miss you, but it really was terrible being away from you. But you enjoyed the time with your family. I did, and my brother was very frustrated that I spoke about you almost every hour of the day. Damn, Claude. Ugh. How could you have that much to say about me? Oh? I felt that I didn't have enough time to list off all of your virtues. I nudge him in the arm, but he just grins at me. A glint from Claude's pocket catches my eye, and I flush proudly when I notice the rose locket. Looking at the locket makes me think back to that night when he transformed back into a prince. Lost in thought, are we? I was just noticing the locket. You still carry it around with you. Of course I do. It has become my most valuable possession. He pulls the little locket out and pops it open. I am startled when I see the small sheet of paper with my own words on it. My message to him is still there. Claude smiles as he reads the words aloud. A normal rose would have withered, so I offer this one instead, in heartfelt thanks. I say nothing when he turns to look at me. Oh ho, your cheeks are red again. Your embarrassment is adorable, darling. I am not embarrassed. I just didn't think he'd keep the words in there or that they would ever mean so much to him. Yes, of course, you just have exceptionally rosy cheeks. He pauses as he closes. Get it? Rose? Eh. He pauses as he closes the locket again and looks at it fondly. I love this locket because it's the first gift you gave me. I was holding the locket as the beast too. It was half of the reason I recognized him. Girl, it was like 90% the reason. I jump as Claude gently taps my nose with his finger. This locket isn't going anywhere anytime soon, I can assure you. I smile as he winks at me. Anyway, allow me to pull you back into the present. Since I promise you no more secrets, let me tell you something. Oh? Claude is so fucking romantic. Claude looks away from me, his eyebrows furrowing, and I frown. Hope it is nothing serious. I'm nervous about sitting down to dinner with your father tonight. You're nervous? I started laughing without even meaning to. You're laughing at my pain, princess? He pulls me closer and kisses the top of my head. But you are too flamboyant to be nervous. I'm confident, princess, not flamboyant. There's a difference. I'm not gay. Right. Claude's expression grows more solemn. He looks at me seriously, almost sadly. Nom-Nom, I'm still sorry about lying to you. That whole time I made myself up to be someone beautiful, someone I wasn't. I believed I was truly a good person on the inside, and that I deserved good things, even though I was selfish. You already apologized to me before, too many times. Claude, you do not have to apologize. No, that which was right to curse me. I've always had everything handed to me on a silver platter. When I came to Angel, I believed that if it wasn't going to help break my curse, it wasn't important. And then I met you. At first, I thought I would just have to get on your good side so you could help me dispel my curse. But then, Nom-Nom, I realized I was drawn to your confidence and commitment. But I could never admit that I was in love with you. I was so scared that if I transformed into a beast that you were scared of me. And you were scared of me. I would lose my chance at winning your heart. So you see, princess, I was selfish. I wanted all of you without having to give you all of me. I look down at where our hands are intertwined, and I grip his fingers tighter. I've told you enough times now that you have nothing to apologize for. Yeah, I was gonna do the bad ending tonight, but it's getting late already, so I'll probably do that next stream. We'll quickly go through everything. We can skip everything really fast and see what Claude's bad ending is, and then we'll go back to the beginning and proceed to the next route. Because each guy has both the good ending and the bad ending. But if you insist on apologizing, maybe I ought to do something to make it up to me. Those words are out of my lips before I can even think them. I stop suddenly, trying to ignore the hot flush in my cheeks. Claude looks at me, puzzled, and for a few moments I feel triumphant that I have caught him off guard. Then the puzzled look fades and Claude just grins at me. Oh my, so forward. Forward? I open my mouth to apologize when he suddenly grabs my hands and tugs me down to the bed. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Is this gonna be PG? Please be PG. The instincts Claude taught me in my sword fighting are quickly overwhelmed by my surprise, and in no time at all, he has me pinned down to the bed. And he's me just above me, smiling. I can't. No. It's too cute. No. Fuck. Oh no. I'm panicking now. Oh. I've only doing his female class. Okay. I'm disappointed. Princess, you knew my weakness. I didn't even exploit it there. Your weakness? Yes. She leans closer to me, and her nose is almost touched. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Oh my god, it's so... Oh. That's so cheesy, Claude. My weakness is you, Nom-Nom. Ah! We get a kiss on screen! We get a kiss on screen! Yes! He leans down and our lips finally meet. It's a kiss we were anticipating. I relax into the contact, my earlier tension melting away as warmth flows through me. He pulls away and smiles at me. You see, I let my guard down in front of you. I let my guard down in front of him too. And only him. This whole time, all I've wanted to do is to be able to touch him like this. His fingers move gently up my arm, and he leans down to kiss me again. Someone's at the door! Quick! Separate! The sound of knocking startles us both. A muffled voice comes through the door. Princess, the king is requesting your presence down in the dining hall. He says that your friends have arrived. Princess? I hear the doorknob begin to turn and quickly speak. Yes, I will be there in a minute. Don't fucking come in here. I will let him know, princess. Go away, I'm doing drugs. Hi, it's Sir Frank. What's up? First the curse, and now this. It's as if the world is conspiring against us. We got to kiss twice. Calm down, bitch. He kisses me. See, now you're sneaking into the third one. You're fine. Oh no, I skipped. It is as if the world is conspiring against oh, okay. I catch... What? Oh, no, I did miss one. He kisses me once more on the forehead before slowly sitting up and running a hand through his hair. I catch the mischievous look in his eyes as I smooth down my own ruffled hair. Oh, nice. You didn't even have a chaperone. Scandalous. Don't worry, Nom-Nom. We'll just finish this later. They're implying adult things. I think. I feel my cheeks flush. You say such uncouth things. Claude chuckles before he stands up and offers his hand. I take it and smile up at him. I love you, Nom-Nom. And now I get to say it as many times as I like. I love you too, Claude. Ah! I stand up on my toes to plant a quick kiss on his lips before heading to the door. 4 kisses! See? You dramatic bitches are fine. You got 4 kisses in there. Let's go, Claude. We get the good ending? I don't think so either. I don't think so either. Alright, what's the ending like? Can I turn up the... Does each guy have their own ending credits? I hope so. Yes! We get to reminisce! Oh my god. Ah, it's my favorite one! Wait, no, I lied. There's another one that's my favorite. Well, it's tied. Not this one. This one could have been better. No? Though that tattoo looks really cool. Where is it? You're holding back on me. Oh, they're not gonna show it. Or maybe they already showed it. No, I think they did already show it. That's right. Damn it. And then he's like, I'm dying. I don't want you to die. And then the cowards didn't give him a detailed beast form. I feel robbed. Okay. Ah! No, secondhand embarrassment. Ah! No, stop. Ah! Though nothing will be worse than freaking the maid one. I don't know if anyone remembers me playing the gay maid game, but there was legit nudity. And I had screamed so many times every time I had to like hide the screen. I was like, fuck! Oh my gosh. Thank you for playing a Cinderella phenomenon. No, thank you. It's midnight. Gotta run home. Okay. I do want to confirm something real quick before we wrap up stream. Though part of me really wants to rush through and get the bad ending. But I don't know how long the bad ending is. I do want to confirm something though. Alright, come on. I got it. Come on. Can we proceed? You had a hard time streaming Cyberpunk? Like, cause graphic reasons? His art is there! We did it! Yes! Okay. So that looks like Red Riding Hood. Don't know. Rumpelstiltskin and Little Mermaid. I think that's gonna be the brother. The step-brother, I should say. Brothers, that sounds really weird. You know, that's Rumpel. Is that Fritz, then? And then there's probably the main guy. Probably. And then there she is. Okay, I wanted to check something real quick, though, because in the gallery... Arma... You know what this means? There's art for the bad ending! There's art for the bad ending. Okay, so... This is, like, one of my favorite cutscenes from him. But then, this one. This is, like, my top favorite art we had with him. Because, like, he's so happy with the cupcake. He's gorgeous as a woman. Everything was, mwah, mwah. I loved it. But also, I was gushing like a school child. Like a school child at this. I assume it's just, I don't know if he, like, wears something underneath. Or just, like, wears the top loosely enough where it's, like, I can't tell if there's pimples or not. It's fine. I don't know. But his fucking eyes too, just fucking shine. Oh, because you can get either cupcake. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, that or that one. Interesting. And then that one, I'm too embarrassed to look at that one. Just because nudity. This one's worse with the nudity though. I'm like, Yep. Okay, so there is art for the bad end though.